Right then guys, how's it going and welcome back to a new video. It is official, the deal is done. Kieran Trippier has joined Newcastle United as of right now. I know far too well as a Newcastle fan, despite the fact that this has been pretty much announced as a done deal over the last few days. I know far too well as a Newcastle fan to not celebrate anything until it's on the website, it's on the Twitter, the player is holding the shirt, and that has now happened. It is officially done. Kieran Trippier is at Newcastle United. So straight away, let me know down below what you think of the transfer. In this video, we are going to talk a little bit about the transfer, the cost, the wages, and everything else. We're also going to talk about his career to this date, and then we are also going to talk about how he fits in to the Newcastle United squad, how he fits into the first 11, but also how he is going to benefit us off the pitch as well, which I think could well be huge, especially in this window. So to start things off, as I say, the rumours started up mid-December-ish, so it's been a good 3 to 4 weeks this has been spoken about. And as I say, as it's rolled on and on, we saw him play just at the weekend for Atletico Madrid. But when the game ended, he clapped the fans before leaving the pitch, which looked very much like a goodbye. We then saw him not turn up for Atletico Madrid training, which, as we say, we thought and hoped that's because he was on his way here. That was the reason. He then did his medical and got the papers signed. And then, as I say, you know, as much as it's been announced in the last few days and excited as I wanted to get, it's great to finally see it done and dusted. I'm almost a little bit relaxed and relieved that I can just sit back and go, look, we have got our first signing through the door. In terms of cost, £12 million. I think is an absolute bargain. Never mind a good deal or a decent deal. I genuinely think that's a bargain price. You know, it was initially spoken about as being 25 million, which I thought was a decent price, but at the same time, he is 32 years old, well experienced, but you know, he is 32. Atletico Madrid paid 20 for him 3 years ago, and as much as it seemed a little bit more than maybe I would have wanted, at the end of the day, and as much as I'm smiling right now, we are still second bottom. We are still trying to not get relegated. So the fact that we may have overpaid a little bit didn't really concern me because we have to go out and spend. But now to hear that it's actually 12 million, I think is a cracking deal. Especially in our situation, we're taking a La Liga winning, Champions League playing to second bottom Newcastle. You know, and as much as we've got a project and we want to build, the right here and now is we are in a relegation fight. So it's a fantastic buy for us. And then in terms of wages, again, I also initially heard it would be 120, 130, 140,000 a week, which is almost double what our current highest player is on. But now hearing that it's around 100,000 a week, which is still, you know, topping our wage bill, but comparatively to, you know, Shelby Almiron, who I think are on about 70, 80, you know, it is in that bracket. We haven't gone out and completely doubled the next highest player. I think we've come in with a very sensible price for his wages as well, which again I'm hoping is a bit of a carrot on a string for the rest of the players. You know, come on, if you want to earn that now, you can. You know, under Ashley, that wasn't a thing. Carrot on a string, Shelby, whoever else, you know, there you go. If you want to earn 100 grand, you play well, and maybe next year when you get a contract, you can be on the same wage. So I think they've done that really well. In terms of Trippier in his career up to this point, again, he's from Bury, and he started off at the Manchester Academy before having some loan spells at Barnsley, making his way to Burnley, where most of you guys would have probably first spotted him, and then moving on to Spurs as well, where he got his, I think, real recognition in his career. He got his England call-up, he scored that goal against Croatia in the World Cup, and then, as I say, 3 years ago, he made the move to Atletico Madrid, winning La Liga last season, playing in Champions League football, and then as of today, made his move to Newcastle United. So he's been around the block, you know, he's played in some very high-pressure games, situations. He's played, obviously, a lot of football in England, so he knows this league very well. He's played on the international stage. Again, 32 years old. He is, the older side of his career. But at the end of the day, he's very experienced and a very well-played player. He's been around, he's done the job, and no doubt he will slide straight in at right back for us and be an instant improvement on our first 11. I should say that I didn't mention this earlier. He is from Bury, so he is from the north of England. I believe he might have some family closer to the northeast as well. So again, he wanted to come home. He wanted to play back in England. He did play the majority of his football in England before deciding to go for a change and playing over in Atletico Madrid. So yeah, he's come home. He's come back to England. And now we see what he can do for Newcastle United. So as I say, I was going to talk about how he will fit in at Newcastle, but also how he will be a massive help for us off the pitch as well. I mean, starting on the pitch straight away, I just said it, fitting in at right back in that first 11. Instant improvement. I'm going to be honest, and to be fair, I think Manquillo, to be fair, does all right for us, to be fair, compared to the left back and centre back situation. I actually think Manquillo is probably one of the better out of the bad bunch, but nevertheless, Trippier can play left back, but really we're going to put him in his proper position. We're going to play him right back. He's instantly going to improve our starting 11. But one thing that I think will definitely come with Trippier as well, and I actually spoke about this the other day, about the fact that, and I did actually get called out on it as well, to be fair to the guy in the comments. I basically spoke about our defence as blind leading the blind at the moment. Who's actually in charge of our back line? We've spoken about this for a while. It's the same back line we had when we came up from the Championship. We haven't improved it. This is a drastic improvement straight away here. But as I say, it needs freshening up. I'm hoping Trippier is the first of at least one other, if not two, defenders to come in this January window. And as I say, this season, is Lascelles the captain, but is he leading that line? Is he telling Clark what to do, or is it blind leading the blind? As I say, I was called out on this because we did actually play way better against Manchester United a few weeks ago. But having said that, generally, I think Trippier will come in and not only improve his own position, but straight away. And again, we talk about him being an experienced player, being able to come in there and actually, speak to the guys, not just in training and in the dressing room and helping in that way, but like on the pitch, having that cool head, having just that, that thought process of what do we do here, do a press, do a drop. And again, I think just having him there will instantly improve the players around him because of that. Being able to look over and go, you go there, move here. And just trying to help, really connect things in that defence. I think he will do a very good job for us there. So again, he's improving the side ability-wise, but I think also mentally and tactically it will also improve things as well. He will make other players around him better. Which is why, again, I think it's a great sign. Young players coming in and trying to freshen things up for us would be great as well. But I also think having an experienced mind of having played a lot of football and have seen it all and done it all at the highest level will instantly improve the players around him as well. So very excited to see that. And I will finish on what I said earlier, which is how will Trippier help us off the pitch as well. Now, straight away, that he must have had a good conversation with the owners. The fact that, again, we have brought him over from La Liga winning Atletico to second bottom Newcastle. They must have had a conversation to talk about the fact you are the first one in the door, but we are going to improve. We are going to continue to bring transfers in, and we are building something here. And it's great that the owners have had that conversation, and Trippier's he's gone for it. He's seen the vision and he wants to be part of it. Now, when we go out and speak to other people or other transfer opportunities, we are doing the same thing. We're going, come on, make the jump. You're not going to be the only one. We are going to sign a few other players as well. We don't have to do that now. This is big for our window. We don't have to do that now, and that's why it's so important that it got done early. Any prospects that we are now speaking to, we're going, well, did you know we've already signed La Liga winning Champions League playing Trippier? Do you wanna get involved now? We're not having to just sell them the dream with no actual visualization of it. We are able to say, well, we've already brought him in, and maybe in a week's time we've got someone else in. and then we'll go and go, we've already signed him and him, do you want to be part of that? Hopefully he'll get the point where the players are literally knocking on our door going, well, we want to be part of that as well. I think the first signing was always an important one, and that's why I say about just being able to now relax and almost relieved that we've kind of got number one through the door. We've done something this window, we've done something to improve. I obviously want to see us do more, but even if we didn't, at least we've done something to try and help with where we're going. And as I say, I definitely think Trippier being here is a much easier sell than to people who haven't already, if we hadn't already got someone through the door. So that is it. I am obviously ecstatic about the signing. Fingers crossed it is the first of a few, at least. So let me know down below what you think of it, and let me know down below who you hope that we might see through the door next as well. But thank you all for watching. As always, drop a like, subscribe if you are new. Fingers crossed we will have a lot more Newcastle content coming out in the next month or so. But thank you for watching. Welcome Trippier to the club, and I'll catch you later.